You know how before EU5 version 1.1, France and Bohemia were always gobbling up the HRE? Well, that's exactly what happened here, except I'm Bohemia. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I've decided not to beat them, not to join them, instead to become them. And for the past 200 and something odd years, I have been gobbling up the entirety of the Holy Roman Empire as the Crown of Bohemia, even though I am the Holy Roman Emperor. Now, all that's left to do is kick France out of the HRE because, well, they've been doing a little bit of that as well, and to annex all of these subjects and completely own all of North and South Germany. Has this been fixed in EU5 1.1? I don't know, because for me, it's not out yet, but for you, it probably is. So, why don't you let me know in the comments below? But by that point, I will have already played it, so you know what? Let's just kick France's ass. Alright, here we are back as the Crown of Bohemia, ladies and gentlemen, and what is gonna be our last episode of this playthrough. Like I just said in the intro, man, you're most likely watching this after the version 1.1 beta is out. However, I'm playing it before that version is out, you know, where the whole HRE gobbling up stuff is supposed to be fixed. But yeah, this is what we're looking like right now, man. Number 2 on the Great Powers list, almost number 1 right here. We own almost the entirety of the HRE, so many subjects right here. Currently, I am annexing Hesse and the Neckar Basin. Yep, though that's definitely a country that I know of. And yeah, man, we have a ton of subjects, massive professional army right here of about 60 something thousand people. We can have an even bigger one. France, of course, is super powerful as well. But listen, man, their professional army doesn't come nowhere close to mine. Yeah, making tons of money. Huge population. Religion is chill, even though the Reformation is still going on. Obviously, we are what you call it, like 90% Catholic, so looking super strong. Okay, let's finish up annexing some of these subjects right here. We're still also integrating some provinces as far as I can tell. Yeah, there we go, that little bit right there, and then we'll get into it with France, man. Now, of course, something we do need to deal with after we deal with France is this little tiny location that Luxembourg owns that we need to get into our fold, and obviously the Pope, because the Pope just got annexed from Italy, and this is where they popped out. Obviously, if there's you know, a theocracy in the HRE, which there is, you know, we got Mainz, we got Colonial, all those guys, they will give a location over to the Pope in the HRE so the Pope can still exist. So even if we annex this guy right now, he'll just pop back out. So once I integrate all of the subjects and there's no one that can release the Pope, that's when I'm gonna eat up the Pope too. Aside from that, man, control still looking super strong right here in the core of our land, you know, in Bohemia and Moravia, you know, Upper Saxony, Silesia. This is pretty much where our realm is. You know, this is what the culture map mode looks like. My guys have been doing a lot of cultural conversions. So yeah, Silesian has almost been completely wiped out, not on purpose. They just did it by themselves. And yeah, we got some English guys in here too. Yeah, the culture's over here, man. Whew. There we go, the Neckar Basin has been annexed. Obviously, we received cores on most of those things. Oh, something I wanted to do, release subjects down here. That's right, because I do not intend to own all of that myself. So there we go, there's a little fiefdom right here, the fiefdom of Gorizia, and we'll create another guy right there, and that is gonna be the fiefdom of Lika. Perfect. As you can see, I do have some subjects that I don't intend to annex, like these guys which I've had since the start, my faithful sidekick, and now these guys as well, because I'm only interested in northern and southern Germany. And Silesia, but you know, we already started off with that. It's not like I'm gonna give it up. Hey you! Are you enjoying the last episode of our Grand Bohemia playthrough? Are you having fun watching? I mean, you've been watching for a while now, and you've probably seen all videos, including this one, all 4. Why not leave a like, man? Why not leave a like? I will appreciate it very much, and it lets me know that you like the videos. And if you're not subscribed yet, and I know you're not, but you've seen all of these Bohemia videos, why not subscribe? Come on, just do it. All right, back to me beating France's ass. Obviously, we also have the religious leagues. This is something I don't really care about because nothing ever happens. Wait, they got the same flag, don't they? Thuringia. Blue background and a red and white striped lion. And then Hesse, a white and red striped lion. That's right, they are different. I keep forgetting. And I think the line's a little bit different too. No, it's not. It's just the stripes that are different. Thuringia annexed as well. Just started annexing Goslar. Perfect. But, you know, why yap on? Are we ready to fight France? Now, taking a look at the regions, obviously they have a lot of stuff over here in Swabia or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I guess not Swabia, but Alsace and Upper Rhine. Then they have a little bit in Romandy here as well. And, you know, this little bit. So I guess the focus in this first war, and we're always going to be taking as much as we can, but the primary focus, I think, in this first war is going to be this bit right here, and then this bit right here, and then we'll push into the Netherlands if we can. So, yeah, man, France, no allies, just some tiny subjects. Me, no allies, but big subjects. Yo, let's get the troops in position, man, because we got follow-through on threat, and religious war, and follow-through on threat. So, yeah. I know you like me, buddy. I know. Wait, no, not buddy. I know you like me, France. But I do not like you. In EU4, of course. In real life, I also don't. Just kidding. I've never been. I've never been. All right, well, troops are in position, man. Troops are in position. We got... Oh, wait, do I have a truce with them? Why is it so much stability? Oh, mill access, mill access. Yeah. And they're not progressing. Okay, all I had to do was crack them down a little bit. No big deal. There we go. There's the declaration. We're gonna go claims on province for Alsace, which is right here. There's our declaration, man. The clash of the Titans has begun. Yeah, I'd say this is fairly balanced in all honesty. Okay, I'm gonna try and do it actually without getting levies up, even though they're gonna get levies up. God, the forts, that's right. Jesus. Oh my god. Oh my, what the hell, bro? Okay, so just doing a little tester like this, obviously it'll be like way cheaper for us to do this, you know, if we do occupy it, but what we want is this, correct? No, that's not what we want. We do not want that. So this little bit right here, this little bit right here, frick me, dude. The forts, oh my god. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this at all. And you can't really auto-battle this one, right? Okay, what are my subjects doing? Let's take a look at that. They are supportive right now. I'll tell them to be supportive. You know, at least we got no problem barraging. Yeah, by barraging, we just take down the forts instantly, man. I mean, look at this right here. So there we go. There's that one right there. That's... Take command of... No, that's not me. Where's me? There we go. Maastricht. Nope, but that's not a fort. Borgloon is a fort. There we go. Just like that. It fell. Excellent. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing, man. That's what we're going to be doing. Luckily, with my superior formation right here, we can just crush everyone. Look at this. Where can we see the total? We never see the total, but yeah, just compare these numbers, man. And that's a dub right there, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. The problem with this war is it's gonna be so micro-y, right? It's we're always like, we're mostly paused as opposed to mostly playing, you know? And the thing is, you barely get war score. You don't actually really get any war score. That's the thing. You know, these occupations, they don't matter. Look, yeah, I've occupied 90 different forts, just 1 war score. 8 battles, won almost all of them, just 1 war score. And, you know, obviously I'm going to be talking a lot about the wars and showing off a lot of the battles and stuff like that, because there really isn't that much conquering to do, you know? It's mostly just going to be like, you know, just keep beating up France, keep beating up France. And, you know, obviously if they come in with a 100k stack like they just did, they're going to beat my ass. But I really don't want to get the levies up, man, because it messes up my my formation and stuff like that. That guy's awesome. It messes up my formation, so when I attach the levies to that, the formation isn't like it's supposed to be. Then when I attach it, I gotta do the formation once again. So I wish at a certain point, man, you know, we got 6 ages. You know what? After Age of Discovery, ban levies. There we go. First 3 ages, you can have levies. Other 3, you don't need them. That's really one of the things I really, you know, I can talk all day about what I don't like about the 1337 strut date, but something that I really don't like about EU5 is honestly levies, man. Another thing is too, when you fight massive wars like this, from time to time you gotta retreat back into your own land so these guys can replenish super quick. They're good now. Let's go ahead and fight someone. Okay, HRE Emperor. Oh, well, my guy is dead. Did I get reelected? Of course I did. Everyone loves me, dude. We only got 6 electors? Yeah, that's okay. Well, of course I'm gonna lose one like this when you get all of the guys in, you know? Oh, I guess not. Okay, so this is where we're at. I beat their ass a bunch in battles. In fact, I've started wiping some of their stacks. 45% war score that already accept this, but I'm actually gonna restart it because obviously, when you restart it, it's less. So there we go. That Basel, Vaud, Wallis, that should be that part of Germany. Yes, it is. Okay, then over here, we don't care about that stuff. This is all France. So this they give us. They give us this as well. Wow, they're actually giving us a lot of stuff. They're actually giving us way more than I thought. What the hell? We don't care about aggressive expansion, obviously, even if people get like 1 million with us. So why can I take all of this? Dude, okay, obviously, you know, we gotta take all of this, so that's not gonna be possible. But wait, it is possible. No way. Oh my god, if I keep going, can I actually do this? Wait, no, that's not what I want to do. Can we actually do this if I keep going? It's 118, and everything is occupied. You know what? I don't want to be that aggro, you know, and stuff like that, so I'm actually... I'm actually chill with this, and then in the next war we can take all of this, because if we can do this in one war, obviously we can do the rest in another one, right? Okay, they'll actually give me Namur as well, and Brabant. Okay, and then it's gonna be West Flanders, East Flanders, Roman Flanders, Hainaut, and Upper something, right? No, not that. It's just these right here. Okay, that's gonna be the peace out. There we go, that's gonna be the peace out, and... there we go, we wrapped it up with France. Everyone is super mad, so I'm gonna get to improving with Hungary, 2 Sicilies, Poland, Sweden, Great Britain, Aragon, immediately. I can form Germany. I said in the previous episodes I won't do that because forming Germany as Bohemia is worse than forming Germany as Austria, dude. You know, yes, Austria is German, blah, 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 but they're the other Germany, right? We're Czech, dude. We're Czech. I feel like this is blasphemy. I'm not gonna form Germany. I've never done it, by the way, in EU5. I've never formed Germany, but I feel like I'm gonna save that for a Brandenburg-Prussia playthrough. That's the classic, right? Okay, so a lot of my guys actually do have cores on the stuff that I conquered, especially Brabant over here. I am gonna be releasing more subjects, obviously. And then giving up some stuff to some of my subjects, which are already those cultures. So yeah, I'm gonna set up everything that we've conquered for our boys, still annexing some of the boys, but looking pretty good, man. I can't believe it's actually only one more war versus France. There we go, in this part, we're done. Yeah, this is all I need, dude. This is all I need. Obviously took out a lot of forts like that, but it doesn't change. It doesn't change. Wait, who the hell is the Prague Posse? Are these mercs? Oh, I did an estate thingy. Okay, how long is their contract? Of course, additionally, next war is going to be slightly more annoying because we're going to have other countries actually in it, but at least I can take that little bit from Luxembourg. A coalition is definitely going to form now, and I don't think it's going to disband, but it's not a problem. It's just Milan and Luxembourg really that are going to join. Maybe Aquileia too, but I think they're a subject of someone. Yeah, of Hungary, so we're chilling. Dude, we just got 2 million people in with this conquest. Jesus. Okay, let's marry this guy. Can we royal marry someone? Nope. Okay, let's noble marry him then. They're all old. Okay, so I've given out some stuff, and I actually accepted Swabian and Low Franconian. I really don't have subjects that have those cultures, and if I pop some, they'll come out as weirdo cultures. So I'm actually, aside from the stuff that I just gave to Brabant right here, man, I'm gonna keep the rest of it and manually integrate it. That's okay. To be fair, integration is decently fast. What is this? Okay, good. So yeah, now we're going to be chilling for quite a bit right here. I want to get most of this stuff integrated. I want to annex a couple of more subjects. We'll be fighting France, not when the truce expires, but yeah, it's going to be a while. Alrighty, Hesse has been annexed. Got some more cores, obviously. Still doing, just started Brunswick a little while ago. They're actually huge. It needs 926 to annex them. We're also doing Goslar. Goslar is near the end, so we can do someone else. Let's do these northern Swiss plateau guys. As for integration, we already wrapped up like 3 or 4 of these. There we go. Just chugging along. Oh, there we go. Goslar has been annexed as well. Who am I doing right now? Still Brunswick and Northern Swiss Plateau. Obviously, it's slower if you do multiple guys at the same time, but that doesn't really matter to me. Oh, there we go. We can do Frisia. They're tiny. And Tecklenburg as well. Let's improve with them a bit. There's Frisia done. There's Tecklenburg done. Just started doing mines. They're slightly bigger as well. 324 for them. It actually slightly decreased for Brunswick. I don't know why. It's 834 right now and 342 for Northern Swiss Plateau. So we got 2 big-ish guys and 1 actually big guy getting done right now. We have 21 subjects, out of which we do not need to integrate 4. Right, 1, 2, yeah, 3, 4. So that leaves us with 17 guys that we need to do, out of which we're doing 3. Cool. Yeah, as for this, you can see these are, you know, not being integrated. These are, the thing is, a lot of these are like super small. They got only like 3 or 4, 2 or 3 locations, some even 1 location. So there we go. This one, for example, Basel. There we go. Just like that, it's done. And we can tell this guy to do Loon. France is actually fighting Britain now. Oh, by the way, my truce with France expired. Yeah, we do got a coalition going against us. You know, these map modes. Yeah, it's France, Luxembourg, and Milan at least, and probably at Torino as well. Out of the countries that we can see, probably some of the banks are in as well, but doesn't matter. Okay, Northern Swiss Plateau has been integrated. We're pretty close to wrapping up mines, and there's only 1 more province that we need to start integrating. So yeah, man, we're looking mighty nice. Okay, who is small? Who do I want to annex here? Lower Alsace? No. Solothurn? Oh, I don't got the relations with them. Württemberg. Württemberg is pretty huge. We're doing mines right now. Yeah, we should do these guys that I don't even know who they are. All right, started Wetterau. These guys are English and Anglican. That's literally an English state inside of Germany. It's so hilarious. But they take 276. Hey, Kepler. Actually him. Nice. What does he do? Works of art? Yo, wasn't he the telescope guy? Or is it not him? No, it is him, isn't it? I swear, it's Johann Kepler. It does say he's a scientist, so... You know, I keep getting pop-ups that Portugal creates markets everywhere, and I literally just don't care. Why the hell are you telling me this, man? But yeah, boys, I think as soon as we're done integrating all of this, and that one as well, I think that's when we started back up against France. Now, obviously, when we face France next... Oh, what the hell happened with Luxembourg? Did they really not take the only That's hilarious. Okay, this is like the different coalition, right? Yeah, this is the different one. I could go in on Luxembourg for this, but then again, the Pope is there too, and I kind of want to take them both down. So yeah, this is going to be the last one. I'm going to do France before that. Loon. Okay, we don't need Loon. Yeah, so let's just wrap everything up, and then we go in on France. There we go. There's mines done. Excellent. Just got a bunch of cores. These guys nowhere near, but we can start doing someone else. Let's see, who is once again small-ish? Cleves? I don't know. These guys? Nope. There we go. We can start integrating the final thing that we took from France. Honestly, I don't feel like it's taken that long. And there we go. I'm going to start up Cologne. They're actually not that big. Only 180 to annex them. Obviously, we could have some rebels right now. I already dealt with Lutheran guys, I think. Walloon, just literally in 1 location. Calvinist guys in like 4 locations. You got French guys as well. No rebellion that we could have, if we even have them, is big enough to be like, ooh, problem. I gotta pause everything and focus full force on that. It's all chill. Yeah, France is fighting England again. Oh, Ireland formed. AI Ireland? What the hell? Oh, they're probably just a revolter, right? Yeah, they're just a revolter. Damn, it would have been cool if they actually formed. Speaking of revolters, I got one myself. There we go, right there. My subjects will take care of it. Oh, no. Wait, no, they won't. Let's go bomb it. Age of Absolutism. My favorite disaster. Court and country. Oh, I really should have wrapped up the game before that. Yep, that's one of the reasons we want to be faster. Okay, well, court and country started. The only reason I hate it is it makes you be poor for a little bit. That's the only thing. Obviously, if you're big enough, it's not going to be a problem. And sure, you got some of these rebels and stuff like that, but that's okay. I went liberal, by the way. I didn't want the estates to be even more dissatisfied. It doesn't matter for our game almost at all what we steer towards because we're pretty close to being done. So yeah. It's actually not bad for any of these except for the clergy, which is 40 for them. Now, we are actually taxing the clergy in our game. I did do that stuff earlier, but we're still all right. The reason I'm spending so much money right now is because of legitimacy. Well, looks like France had other plans because I just got a little revolt. It's Upper Alsace, which is these 4 little locations. And France has decided to help out. Look, they even got the absolutist flag. Yeah. You know, who is this? Do I need to occupy that? Yeah, I guess I do. But, you know, we'll just do Annex Revolter. And then we'll do this as well. Oh, is this possible like this? It might not actually be possible in this one. Damn it. Okay, well, here is something that's actually annoying that's happened. You know, the only reason this mechanic is annoying for me is I've benefited from it once. You know when you get like some Albanian provinces here, you're playing like a small country in the Balkans, let's say. You got some Albanian provinces, Albanian culture provinces. You get a revolter from them, then Albania decides to help them out, and you can end up fighting Albania without fighting Naples. That's the only time I've had it work out in my favor, dude. Every other time it's like, I'm playing freaking Toro Pet shoe right here, Toro Pets, and Lithuania has decided to help out their one location miner boy. Every other time it's like that. Okay, well, we crushed them last time. We can do it this time as well. All right, well, needlessly annoying war. Obviously, you know, the war score that takes something from France here is mega, so we'll just annex Upper Alsace right here. There we go. That was kind of lame that we wasted time on that, and then we got a truce with France again, especially since I'm almost done integrating everything. It's just VOD that needs to be, well, I guess this too, now that we've taken it over. But yeah, annexed 2 subjects. I forgot which ones I was annexing during this war. Halfway there on Brunswick, so yeah, now we just keep doing everyone. Let's start up Solothurn right there. That's them down there, and let's do Württemberg as well. They're fairly large. Okay, back home, annexing more subjects. Let's finish integration. I've also allied Britain during this war. They sent me an alliance offer. I could have called them in. You guys might have seen that pop up while I was piecing out versus France, but I'm not gonna. Maybe I will. In the next war with France, they can occupy some stuff over here. You know, it would be nice to give them everything. I've never seen Britain own all of, you know, Great Britain and Ireland, so we might do that just for fun. But, yeah, there we go. That little revolter thingy is done. We got some Arpitan guys, which, those guys could be supported by France as well. You know, if we zoom out like this, there is no main guy, but, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe not. Meanwhile, in the age of absolutism, man, oh yeah, we're court and country. I completely forgot about that. I guess we're not having, yeah, we're not having trouble. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, as for the institutions, man, just to take a look at them from this age, so manufactories spawn in Padua, pretty close. Scientific revolution in Dorpat. Where the hell is Dorpat? Okay, over there. And then military revolution in Krakow. Yeah, all of them are pretty close. We're not really rushing to get any of these. We're already the most powerful guys, so we're chilling. But yeah, subjects-wise, let's take a look at that. We're annexing 3. We got 17, 4 we don't need. So yeah, after this, we'll be down to 10. Perfect, perfect. Looking pretty good. Opinion of us. Yeah, we do need to be improving with a lot of these guys. Lika, we're already doing it with. Cleves. Let's do it with Cleves. These guys, we're doing it. Yep. All right, what do we say we're gonna do here? Liberalism, right? Because that one's like easier. Yeah. Okay, so let's go that way. Ruler died again. I'm still the emperor. Excellent. Okay. Who's not married? Crown Prince. Whatever. Why does he look like he's 80 when he's 20? What the hell? Does Brabant still have cores over here? No, they don't. Okay, so they've gotten everything. All right. Well, everything's officially been integrated. We're still annexing some subjects. Truce. We do still have a truce with France for 3 more years. Yeah. Okay, not in a rush at all. You know, because even after we beat France's ass to the max, we'll still have stuff to do because I do want to annex these guys. And then we got to take care of, you know, do we have any bishoprics? Let's see, where is government type? There we go, government type. So everyone is a monarchy. If we take a look at the HRE, yeah, it's just these guys. Cleves, you know, what are they? Electorate of Cleves. If we go to country... religion. Yeah, where can we see? We can't see the government type, but I think this is enough, right? No one should be able to pop out the Pope. We can't see any theocracies, right? Yeah, we can't. Okay, well, I'll still deal with Luxembourg and the Pope at the end because, you know, they're in that coalition as well. So, although I should... yeah, beat France's ass, and while I have a truce with France, while they're not in the coalition, that's when we take care of Luxembourg and the Pope. Because otherwise, I'll have to fight France again, and I really don't want to. They're annoying to peace out. So does that mean we wait until we annex everyone and then fight France? Probably not, right? Okay, another little rebellion. Wait, Provence? What? Where the hell is Provence? Is that them? They want to be an elector? They are independent. I mean, sure, why the hell not? But yeah, there we go. Another little rebellion that, thankfully, France didn't join this time. So were these guys French? I guess they were French, weren't they? Oh shoot, it's the little Ice Age. We're gonna have the food problems, aren't we? But yeah, annexing 4 subjects right now. There we go. I'll move away so you can see them. That is what it's looking like right there. So at this point, man, pretty much all of the guys are well, I could have just done this, couldn't have I? But yeah, all of the guys are pretty much big. You know, there's no quick one to annex. I guess, you know, this little Palatinate can be annexed quickly. They're only like 2 locations. Why does it go away? Jesus Christ. There we go. Yeah, they take only 50. Nice. Damn, man, we immediately start losing food? Jesus. Or actually, dude, you know what? If I peace out... sorry, if I wait for my truce with France to expire, they join the coalition, right? Which means I'll be fighting all of these guys when I fight France. Do we have a CB on him? On Luxembourg? We do not. What about the Pope here? We do not. Shoot. Parliament. 11 months. Whereas the truce with France will expire in more than that. Okay. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna fight Luxembourg and the Pope now. So I face the coalition now. And then I have a truce with everyone in the coalition. And then I fight France without the coalition. Basically, I'm fighting the coalition without France now. Later, France without the coalition. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna do it. And then we're just gonna chill, hang out, you know, annex up the rest of the subjects. There we go. Palatinate has been annexed. Perfect. Okay, there we go. We can do Parliament. Let's, you know, get it up in Prague, expand paved road network, fabricate CB, Luxembourg. Boom, there it is. So we got the CB now. Parliament approved claims. Everyone joins. Don't care, obviously. And we're going to annex Luxembourg and the Pope because they are both in Germany. And we hope that the Pope won't pop out of anyone. So there we go. There's the declaration on the coalition. Let's get those guys in there. Really, Milan, the Pope, and Luxembourg, and Torino, actually, are the only landed guys. Oh, Parma. Parma's independent. Interesting. Yeah, okay, let's just send these guys here. I'm gonna get stuck in the Alps, I know, but... yeah, and with the bombing forts, which, you know, I already clicked on the other ones, it's just so quick, man. Not a problem. There we go. I'm already in Milan. Easy. And they'll already accept. There we go, folks. I'm taking, you know, Thionville from Luxembourg right here, and Wied. No, that's not it. Well, I guess it is, from the Pope. And that's it. Simple as that. Okay. The only things we need to get in are these French things. Cool. All right, let's hope the Pope doesn't emerge. Now, as well, you know, there's no coalition, so if we want to hit France, it's just France. My truce with them hasn't expired yet, which, okay. And the truces with the other guys are until November 1st, 1652, so in the next 6 years, I want to declare on France. We got the legitimization of power law right here. Obviously, we're going to go with Leviathan because, yeah. There we go. Solothurn has been annexed, which was, you know, one of the, well, the Swiss guy, really. Yeah, Württemberg is down there too, but obviously not a problem. Who the hell is this? Oh, Württemberg has that. Okay, well, I'm going to be creating another subject right there. Oh, and I own stuff in France. How the hell did I get bitch? From who did I get bitch as well? Can't have that, man. Can't have that. Create subject, custom subject, right there. Fiefdom. There we go. We created Sarre Gueminois. Clean borders all around, baby. Alright, so I'm doing some of the bigger guys right now. Actually, no, Cleves isn't that big. Brunswick and Württemberg. So we need to do... Who the hell is this? Colmar. Oh, dude, these guys are like that remnant type of subject that I got from like other people. Murbach as well. Yeah, look, these guys both take just 50. Yeah, there were subjects of my subjects. Dude, they take like 10 per month. And there we go, both of those guys have been annexed, so now we're down to just 10 subjects that need to be annexed. Let's take a look at other small guys. We probably want to do Lower Alsace, and then we're already doing Cleves. These guys? Hunsrück? I don't even remember creating these guys, man. And the stuff that we got from Luxembourg and the Pope has officially been integrated. I wonder, you know, what's the best capital, for example, if you want to conquer all of North and South Germany, right? Probably something down here in the middle that's on a river, but what river is there? Oh, that one sucks. You ideally want one that goes up and down, so maybe on the Danube. But no, it still might be Prague, dude, honestly. It still might be Prague, even though it's more this way. Lower Alsace has been annexed. Probably didn't get a core on any of that. Oh, I guess I did. Or no, I didn't. Dude, it's almost... My truce with these guys is almost up. And about a year and a half. Why? Where's my parliament? I need to destroy some forts right here. There we go. How close is the parliament? I need a CB on France. Okay, 3 more months. Perfect. So yeah, in 3 months, folks, we'll call the parliament, go in on France, and take over, you know, what is it? West Flanders, East Flanders, Roman Flanders, Hainaut, and that's it, right? Yep, I think that's it. Oh, I actually can see a lot of the world. I really hate the naming scheme of the colonies, man. Yeah, thankfully, New Spain, but what the hell are these other ones? Who is this guy? Okay, I see you two Sicilies. What the hell? And these guys too? No, these guys are... Yeah, Portugal, obviously. Castile. What about some of these guys? Colonial nation of Sweden. Portugal. These guys are independent. These guys are Humst of France. Okay, okay. Lots of colonization happening. Alrighty, folks, there's the parliament. Let's gather it up in Prague, fund farming estates, fabricate CB on France for East Flanders, and let's see if we can threaten war on these guys. Yes, we can. We are in position, and there we go, folks. We've started our final war this campaign. Now, as you can see, I got these guys down here. They're the southern guys. We got the middle guys. We got the northern guys in this war versus France. It's just them and their subjects, not a lot of which are in Europe, let's be real. So, yeah, it's not like any one of these guys will help out. Do I call in Britain? I mean... They'll probably do more harm than good, but why not? I think it's fun. I might even actually give them some stuff over here. So, yeah, let's get into it right after I have breakfast. All right, back from breakfast, just analyzing this right here. So, currently without any occupations, it's obviously 77% war score, but that won't be it. It'll probably be like less than half of that if we keep going. So, yeah, man, it's gonna be a slow slog, just, you know... If it takes, you know, 5 years to do this, it's probably gonna take me like 20 minutes IRL to do this war, which is a lot. Just so you guys once again can see how I basically do these giant wars. So, okay, I stood on every fort and occupied them, right? Okay, so now what we do is we take these guys, move them to Bruges, for example. Take these guys, go to Metz. Take these guys, let's send them to Ornon right there. Boom, boom, boom. We wait a little bit till the furthest guys get there. Okay, so now everyone is there. Stand there, bomb, go there, bomb, go down here, bomb. There we go. Now we unpause, all 3 forts fall. Now we move on to the next forts, unless there's guys close to me, right? Which, up here, we probably do want to get into some battles, but let's just focus on occupying this region first, man. And the thing is, we lose so few troops during these barrages to where it's not a problem that I can barrage everyone. The only problem is, for example, when I encounter a super big stack, for example, my, I don't know, 22k versus 40, 50k stack, which I still obviously win the battles because of the formation and it's only professionals, but they do get depleted down to, let's say, like 13k. And sure, I can still do barrages, but really, I just need to send them back to my territory so they replenish. And, you know, we can go back in and fight battles and barrage again. Yo, they named the city after the mustard. That's pretty cool. Second favorite mustard, by the way. Everyone knows Heinz, regular ass, disgusting yellow mustard is the best. For example, see down here, I just beat a bunch of guys in battle, but I'm only down to 10k. So now with these guys, we need to barrage and then go back home to recover. Luckily, we're super close down here, so... let's do some more battles here. At this point, also, since we don't care about antagonism at all, I'm just executing everyone that I capture. There we go, Cleves has been annexed. And look, dude, we've occupied like 20 forts. We've had a bunch of battles, I think. Where do we see that? From battles... There we go. We've had 22 battles, which we've won almost all, except one naval one that Britain did, and then this one. Look, no war score at all, man. No war score at all. Oh, they named a place after that movie with freaking what was his face? Harry Styles too. Now look at this one, for example, like 14k versus like 40k. Obviously, I won. Only 0.2 war score. But, you know, my army got their ass beat, so now I really gotta recover with these guys. We have fully occupied everything over here. And now it's, yeah, see, it's only 25 war score. We just gotta keep going a little bit more, man. And the thing is, it's been so much time for me. In-game, it's been like 6 months, dude. Oh my god. Okay, gotta let these guys recover and walk in on this 40k right there. Oh, I'm actually starting to fail assaults. Do we got big forts? No, it's still on level 2 forts. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna pull these guys back. You know how I think the fort problem could be solved somewhat in EU5? And this might be a stupid idea, but let me know what you guys think. I think you should only be able to build forts in province capitals, right? Oh, what the hell? Why does this one look like this? Ugh. For example, you know, we take a look at it like right here. Prague, obviously, is the main capital, but, you know, in the other ones, which are the province capitals, only there you should be able to put down a fort. And obviously, you can also, I think, move province capitals, right? So, for example, you know, if you got this province, and let's say the province capital is in Nitra, then you move it to Pozsony, let's say as Hungary, and then you build the fort here, right? So, you know, there's a lot more strategy. Okay, do I move my province capital? How costly is it? Is it better for it to be there? But then again, with border provinces, it's tricky because then once they siege the fort, they immediately get it, right? Because, you know, theoretically, man, you could spam forts in every single location, right? Because look at it like this, man. If we take a look at the military right here, we have 157 forts. Kinda, right? We should not be able to have 157 forts. And I know realistically there's more like 5,000 forts in Germany and in France, but how realistic do we want it to be? And how fort spammy do we want to get? Because look at everywhere, man. It's just fort galore. Like the entire world, pretty much almost at the half of the game, looks like late game HRE in EU4. Yeah, and look at this here too, man. Oh my god, these mountains, ugh. Yeah, everywhere is just fort spam. Obviously, except for Norway, because they don't need them, but... yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. It's not like I'm suggesting this change, just yapping here. Oh, I made it to Paris. I didn't even notice that. There we go, Paris is down. I just got something? What was that big-ass pop-up? But they should be willing to accept now. Yeah, there we go. So, Britain... frick Britain. There we go. That's everything we want from France, man. Let's just double and triple check the border. Yep. Clean down here. I own this a little bit, but it's a subject. Okay, we don't care about that. We're good, man. And there we go. There's our final war in this very big campaign, along with war reps and money. Done. Nice. That's pretty satisfying. Okay, let's let's annex up these subjects. And I still think the Low Countries should be their own region. Also, I just noticed my volume was at 100%, so sorry for the noises while I was selecting armies and playing unpaused. I was editing a video and left it up. Picked up Scientific Revolution, which I think, man, honestly, it's the most important one in absolutism, at least for this playstyle that we're going for. Over here we have the Modern Road, which is absolutely banging. We have the minus 5% proximity cost from measuring the world, and we also have another 5% from centralized government because I went admin. So those are some cool things over here that we want to get. You know, initially, Rights of the Crown is obviously cool for more crown power and stuff like that, which is banging. And then over on this side, what was the cool stuff? Yeah, the government reform we have. Integrate area, which obviously really ramps up expansion right here. And then, you know, plus 20% speed of integration is banging. And yeah, those are some of the main, like, administrative things, so to say. But yeah, Age of Absolutism, man, all of these are like really banging because obviously, you know, it's absolutism. That's where everything, you know, kicks up. Well, Court and Country has ended. Let's pick up, yeah, Absolute Rule right here. Annexing every subject right now, even though it's like super slow, we're still doing it, you know. You can't, there we go. There we go, annexing every single subject. So yeah, we're just chilling. Some guys are disloyal. County of Saguenay. Shut the frick up, man. I don't even care about you, yo. Also, I have started, you know, modern roading it up a bit. Yeah, that's what we're doing. There we go. Hunsrück has been annexed. I don't even remember where they were. I guess right here. Cool. And I think, yes, everything we took from France has been integrated. Perfect. You know, is anything ever gonna happen with this? Like, what are the end conditions here? There's another annexation, East Luxembourg, which was probably here, has also been annexed. And after many years of waiting, ladies and gentlemen, what was our biggest subject, Brunswick, has also been annexed. Yep, just Brabant, which is right there. Yep, Munster, Württemberg, and West Luxembourg left. Yep, excellent. Yeah, that's 9 subjects, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that we don't care about annexing. There goes West Luxembourg as well. Brabant is 259 out of 270, so they're almost done. Württemberg's 485 out of 678, so they're pretty close. And obviously the furthest one is Munster right here. It's only 49 out of 486, but, you know, it'll speed up as we annex other guys, which it's already happening. We finally cracked 30 million people. Oh, dude, we got more people than France. Hell yeah. Most populous country that I know of. More than France and more than Mamluks. And actually, the Mamluks have expanded quite a lot. There goes, Brabant. I wonder if we can accept up some culture. But we don't have any more, slots. We probably should have, let's see, Cull. I was hoping for some culture stuff in absolutism, but where would that be? Manufactories? No. It's definitely not in manufactories. Plus 50% crown power is there. That's right. That's very good. And the cabinet seat. But yeah, I don't think there's any culture stuff in absolutism, which is weird. Well, at least not in the regular stuff. There might be some if you go like Diplo, for example. I don't know. Yeah, it's not in this one. It can't be in the army branch, can it? I don't think so. Diplo Annex here is good. We got the Hussars, which is nice. Any unique Bohemian stuff? By the way, for this age? Probably not, since Bohemia had kind of fallen off hard in this age, right? I'm not seeing any Bohemian stuff, are you guys? No, there's actually no Bohemia stuff in this age. You know, this is what our religious makeup looks like right now. We should be, yeah, we're like 81% Catholic. Got a lot of Calvinist and Lutheran guys as well. Obviously Anglican too, from the stuff that England owned. Hussite still exists, which is interesting. And yeah, 536 Orthodox people. I don't even know where they are. Orthodox has been hit pretty hard, obviously in the Balkans since Hungary's expanded right here, and the Ottomans too, which, this doesn't make sense to me. I know auto-conversion. Oh wait, auto-conversion actually doesn't exist anymore in 1.1. That's what I read. Or auto-assimilation, which, I don't agree with, but it definitely shouldn't be like this. Ottomans shouldn't want to convert this stuff right here because of all the dhimmi privileges, man, and, you know, the rest of the things. But yeah, Yeah, Tengri's still alive right here. We got Lutherans over here. Very cool. State press only, baby. Sixth government reform time. We actually got like a million things at this point, but I know exactly which one I want already, and it is where is it? Let's just go ahead and find it right here. There we go. Peasant land inheritance. That's because we're well, actually, it's nothing. It's just there. 10% tax efficiency, man. Hell yeah. Look at that guy. He's pretty funny looking. He's 79? Wow, you don't... Yeah, I thought I'd jinx him. There we go, folks. Württemberg has been annexed, got cores on all of that, so now the only guy left to do is Munster, and we're doing it 3.45 per month, so not a lot of waiting to do. Excellent. That's the only thing that we need to do. Let's just call up a parliament right here, do whatever. Actually, we don't want to do that one. Why the hell did I do it? Let's just get a random CB on someone because I don't want that to pass. And something else I want to do is create a subject in Montbéliard right here because, listen, it's not a part of the stuff that we want to own. So there we go, custom subject, Montbéliard, fiefdom. There we go. Hey, wait, why the hell did these guys change color? Oh, so I think if your subject asks you to be an elector or something and you grant it, because that's exactly what I did. I made these guys an elector. They asked for it. They stop being your subject? Interesting. Still researching stuff from Scientific Revolution, almost done. But yeah, we're about to embrace manufactories and military revolution for free. You know, I've never noticed the art of... oh, these guys are actually fighting well. I've never noticed the art here. It's freaking Louis on the background of absolutism. I know when you say Louis about a French king, you can mean, you know, any of the 20-something, but you guys know which one I'm talking about. These guys are urbanizing or something because their costs just went up. Modernization of the roads is progressing pretty nicely. Look at these peasants around me, bruh. Look, France, still just a regular old gravel road? Oh, broke. Am I right? Britain, too. They don't even got roads up in these mountains. Ah, what? Okay, well, what is that? That's like, because I was making fun of them? Britain crashed my game, no! Wow, we were actually lacking so many bridges? This is insane. What? All these, like, control and proximity stuff are, like, vital, man. What about temples? Temples. We're not lacking that much temples, I don't think. Yeah, just like 5 or 6. What about, pound lock canals? We don't got that many cities on rivers, but hell yeah, we do, actually. And there we go, folks. Our last subject, Munster, has been annexed, and we've accomplished what we set out to do a couple of videos ago, which is to conquer northern and southern Germany as Bohemia and be the annoying big boss of the HRE. Now, at this point, at the start of the video, I did say I'm recording this before 1.1 beta is out, and now it is actually out, and I've read some stuff that you guys have said about it. I haven't played it personally, you know, all the pitchfork and torches stuff initially, and it seems that Bohemia has been nerfed to hell. The start as Bohemia actually seems, well, not hard now, but Bohemia is basically broke as shit at the start, as opposed to in this regular version 1.0.11 that I'm playing, where Bohemia is instantly the richest country in the world. I think there's a sweet spot there. However, the France issue of eating up the HRE, once again, this is still a beta, folks. Don't get your pitchforks and torches up. France does still push into the HRE, although the coalitions that form are a bit more powerful and stuff like that, so I guess we'll see. But yeah, man, we set out to be the annoying guy that conquers the HRE. That's exactly what we did. Ended up number 2 on the Great Powers list, making buku bucks right here. As you can see, own 5 markets, all of which are very nice. This isn't even stuff that I show off. But yeah, this is the breakdown, you know, of our cultures in our country. Obviously, Czech is, you know, 36% right here. Massive cultural influence and stuff like that. Lots of cultures accepted. Religion-wise, we're 84% Catholic. If we go over here, you know, still some Lutheran and Calvinist leftovers, and, you know, a bunch of Anglican, Hussite, and Orthodox guys as well, so that's pretty chill right there. Kept around the subjects that I didn't want to annex. I've somehow lost these hegemons? What the hell? I was these, like, the entire game. Why have I lost them now? It doesn't matter. Yeah, big professional army. We could have an even way bigger one, but obviously it's not needed at all. And yeah, man, that is what we ended up looking like. This is like the rest of the world from the stuff that I can see, at least. Africa. Oh, I can see pretty much the entirety of the Americas. that's interesting. So yeah, that's what the world looks like, and I think that's all I have to show off right here, man. If you enjoyed this video and this entire run or grand campaign, whatever you want to call it, make sure to leave a like if you haven't already. Subscribe for more videos like this. Let me know what you think about this entire run and about the 1.1 beta that's out if you haven't already. And yeah, I think that is a pretty good place to wrap it up. But that's it for me for now. See you next time.